Welcome everyone to our presentation on data extraction methods for analyzing gender bias on Wikipedia's front page. My name is Miquel Centelles, and I'm joined by my colleagues Marina Salce, Francisco Kugler, Núria Ferran-Ferrer, and Julia Minguillon. Together, we have been working on the Cover Woman project funded by the Wikimedia Foundation, which aims to examine gender bias and intersectionality on Wikipedia's front page using a gatekeeping framework. Our quantitative analysis focuses on the extraction and analysis of featured biographical articles from the front pages across 7 language editions: Catalan, English, French, German, Italian, Portuguese, and Spanish. This is significant because Wikipedia's main page is the most viewed with over 152.8 billion views as on March 2025, making it a representative sample for Wikipedia's content. In our quantitative analysis, we assess the information selection and presentation over the past decade. Our goal is to identify potential biases and inform Wikimedia's front page content improvements policies. To address our research question, how prevalent is the gender and intersectional bias in the content featured on Wikipedia's front pages, we follow a meticulous methodology. Our process involves 4 phases. First, we extract data by locating records on the front pages and obtaining biographical articles through web scraping techniques and APIs requests. Next, we enrich the data by transforming raw information for consistency and usability. This involves cleaning the data, formatting textual elements, structuring metadata, and integrating complementary information from Wikidata to enhance completeness. We then create a database to store this data in structured MySQL tables. Finally, we analyze the data through MySQL queries using inferential statistics to address our research questions. Technical feasibility is supported by previous trials with English and Spanish Wikimedia editions, which enhance our confidence and mitigates risks for project execution. Preliminary results have highlighted several key points. We found a lack of uniformity in storage systems, with Arquivo.pt by Fundação para a Ciência e a Tecnologia emerging as a key solution. However, our data limitations include gender classification restricted to male-female, necessitating the expansion of categories to include non-binary identities and the separation of biological sex from gender identity. We also encountered challenges in classification, such as variations in dual nationalities, historical regions, and naming conventions, as well as broad or fragmented occupational classifications. Following the preliminary results, our findings reveal 2 situations of data duplication that enhance bias analysis. First of all, multiple editions, that is, capturing diverse content from various editions of the same day's front page. And secondly, repeated appearances, that is, capturing repeated appearances of notable figures on front pages of different days and in different sections within front pages. We have applied specific mechanisms to manage both situations, as both contribute to the overall bias. Additionally, there are significant gaps in demographic categorization, particularly concerning ethnicity and region. This underscores the need for a comprehensive demographic classification framework. Looking ahead, we plan to develop an open public dashboard to enhance data accessibility, transparency, and reproducibility. To improve Wikipedia content, we recommend establishing a common policy for archiving systems to address inconsistencies across different Wikipedia editions. When it comes to classification challenges, we advocate for the inclusion of non-binary identities and the separation of biological sex from gender identity using Wikidata property P21. Additionally, it is essential to implement a structured and consistent approach to nationality classification. This should address issues such as dual nationalities, historical regions, and naming conventions, ensuring that nationality information is clear and standardized. Finally, occupational classification within the Wikidata ontology should be systematic, with clear hierarchies and standardized labels. This will help in organizing and categorizing occupational data more effectively, both in Wikidata and Wikipedia. We are developing further recommendations. Thank you very much for your attention. We look forward to your questions and feedback.